This weekend, we got some incredible news for Demon Slayer fans. We got a brand new trailer that showcases a lot of story mode, and we got 40 minutes of gameplay from that exact story mode played by the voice actor of Tanjiro himself. But more importantly, we have a release date. August 5, 2025 is when we'll finally be able to play Demon Slayer 2. And I cannot believe how good this game looks. My expectations were pretty low. I thought they were just gonna do the story mode from Demon Slayer 1, but covering the new arcs. This actually feels like a massive step up. We're gonna react to all of that gameplay, but first, the trailer. This trailer popped up on my timeline. I watched it immediately, so this is not a fresh reaction. The gameplay, however, I started watching it and I went, this is too important. This is too hype. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna watch it for the first time live. So I've watched like a minute of it or so out of the 40 minutes. So you're gonna get a fresh reaction for it. And I think there is actually a lot that we'll learn about battle mode. If you don't care about story, there's actually a lot that we can preview about the characters, about how they've changed the Entertainment District characters, which I didn't think they were gonna get a lot of changes. This is like, here's a ton of boss fights. Okay, so that's 3 boss fights right there. One from each arc. This is, you know, cutscenes. I believe those will be boss fights too. Hashira training, I think, will mostly be mini-games, if I'm being honest. But Entertainment District and Swordsmith, we're gonna get so many boss fights, bro. The number they show in this trailer, I kid you not, I feel like I've seen more boss fights in this trailer than the entire first game story. And this trailer is very focused on Entertainment District, by the way. There is a little preview right there at the start of all the different arcs, but from this point on, it's nothing but Entertainment District. I'm fully expecting them to release another trailer for Swordsmith and another trailer for Hashira training as well. I think that's how the marketing is going to work. By the way, I don't know when I'm going to talk about this, so maybe now is a good time. Another boss fight, by the way. Yes, you play against the Sashes in the cave. Cave, potentially, a new stage as well. We'll see. This looks a little bit too big for an actual stage, but maybe they make a smaller version. Cutscenes, bro. CC2 making single-player games. They're still unrivaled. They got so many issues when it comes to multiplayer, 100%. But they make the hype a story mode still. When they make a story mode. Looking at you, Connections. This Gyutaro, I don't think it... Maybe that one's not a boss fight. Maybe that's just the versus, you know? That's just the Gyutaro moveset. This is 100% a new Daki set, moveset right there, so... Yeah, boss fight moveset from Daki. Look, maybe it doesn't have more boss fights in this trailer than the entire, compared to the entire Demon Slayer 1. That's a new mechanic right there. So when that clip started, well, I guess I'll look at it. I guess I'll look at it again, frame by frame, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But that's a new tag mechanic during a combo. That's gonna work in versus mode as well. That's so hype, man. August 5 is also like such a good date because Demon Slayer at the same time announced the movie was coming out in July. So riding the hype of the movie to release a game too, man, if they hit the release date, that's really good. Okay, and the moment I want to talk about is right this. We're gonna go frame by frame here. When it cuts into gameplay, Tanjiro is doing a combo on Gyutaro and he tags in Tengen. And look at this burst that happens here. Boom. Like, when you tag a character in a combo, they come in with an explosion like that, and the combo timer actually resets. So, let's say you have a yellow combo timer, and the combo timer is going down, down, down. If you tag in a character, it starts over. So, it's encouraging you to use more of your back character in combos, and less for you to just save them for substitutions, for escapes. And I think that's a great mechanic. It's an immediate buff to Slayers who can tag characters, but also to Gyutaro, who now plays with Daki. They are like a 2-in-1 character. They can also do this. And yeah, encouraging offense instead of running away all day and saving your escapes and time waste. And then we have 40 minutes of the Tanjiro voice actor playing through story mode from the very beginning of the game, and I don't know how far he goes, honestly. Like, this is a fresh reaction. The game starts right here. The game starts in Tanjiro versus Daki. Tanjiro going bloody eyes. You know, the character that we got for Demon Slayer 1 is DLC. You start playing with him. And this is where when I saw like gameplay changes immediately, that I think our gameplay changes for the character. It's not for story mode. I mean, Daki here could have a completely different moveset because she's a boss character. So we're not going to look at that too closely. But Tanjiro's moveset That's the playable character. And he can do stuff that he could not do in Demon Slayer 1. Now, the changes aren't, like, crazy, right? Don't expect a completely different moveset. But what's really good about it is that if this Tanjiro has changes like that, then I think we can expect these kinds of changes for the entire roster. For the entire roster from Demon Slayer 1. They're not just porting over the characters. They're actually getting hit with a big balance patch. Every single one of them. That is my expectation at the very least. Buttons on the left, attack, dash, step dodge, skill, and block. So pretty much the same. No changes here. I think that's a level 3 dash speed. You got a little cut in mid-story. Now, the change I noticed first was with his tilt skill. So that big dash, that big fire dash that he does. Try diving there, and I guess she missed. And boom! See that? You could not do that in the first game. After he does the tilt skill, he can actually attack while he's still airborne. The recovery of tilt skill is so much quicker now, and that is going to give him so many rounds. I wonder if he can do this skill, by the way, in the air after tilt skill, because that might be... I can see that being the optimal. By the way, also, new story mode stage at the... Oh, you can. You can. He just answered my question. I didn't even notice that the first time. Because the stage is kind of awkward here. I don't think this is going to be a multiplayer stage, so... I can already see Demon Slayer players like... Are we going to do this? I think this is story mode only. Yeah, because it is an awkward angle. It would... Yeah, it would be a nightmare. This is so sick. Shak 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 shaking. That is the moment we're gonna have. Whew. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, we go to title screen. That's a 6 start. That's really, really good. Also, like, Entertainment District is the first third, maybe, of this story mode, because we still have, like, the entire Swordsmith Village, the entire Hashira training. Hashira training is not too big, but, you know, we still have all of that. So, this feels like it's going to happen far into the future as we cut back to the start of the arc, but it's actually, like, compared to the entirety of the story, it's not that long into the future. Now, we're going to watch this cutscene. This is CC2's lower quality cutscenes, which they had a lot in the first game. It's basically a model just, you know, delivering the voice lines. It may have some cut-ins with original screenshots and whatnot. We're gonna watch it once, but after that, I'm gonna skip all of them in the reaction. This is just so you get a feel of what the story mode is like. Yeah, but like, there you go. Character standing there, reading lines. It's not even anime cutscenes here. This is straight up the models this is cutscenes from the first game. It's done cleverly. It's got style, you know, and reuse your work. You know, you've already done this, so reuse the work. You've already done a great job with cutscenes in the first game. If you don't have to reanimate everything, don't do it. Smart. Oh, right. This is when I stopped watching and I was like, no shot. So remember when in this letter, Tanjiro spoke about a mission that he was on. You're gonna play that mission. This is like some throwaway scene that takes like 2 seconds in the anime. I don't even know if it's in the manga, I don't remember. But you get to play it. But I wasn't expecting that. And like the free roaming has a massive change. Like, okay, this is gonna be like ridiculous that I'm excited about this. Because you can jump, first of all. That's not what I'm excited about. But the previous free roaming was just this. It was just like running. You didn't have any freedom. You couldn't jump. You couldn't do that at all. This time, not only can you jump. Oh my god, I popped off when I saw this. Context, I used to speedrun this game. So for me, this is a big deal. Okay. You have a sprint! Oh, this is going to make all the free running sections feel so much better. Because the problem with the free running sections, the free exploration, was the movement speed. It was just so boring, bro. Like, I gotta get from point A to point B, and it takes me ages. Now I have a sprint button. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. You know, if you want to play like cinematic, like the first game, you can. But the moment in the first game that felt the better to explore was the moment with Inosuke when he was running through the drum mansion. Because he's, for some reason, the character that had the biggest running speed. And so that just felt better than everyone else. He still got the smell vision. What? He buried the animal. Damn. Achievement? No, but it gives you currency. Okay. That currency is usually for unlocking voice lines, sometimes skin, sometimes characters. It's usually not mandatory. Because usually what happens in the first game is you have optional objectives during story mode. Sometimes you just unlock characters by completing missions. Other times, there are optional objectives that you gotta complete, and if you don't complete them, you can then use currency to unlock that stuff, you know, so you don't have to go back into the game, into the story mode if you don't want to. And I think that's awesome, to give you the option. I haven't watched anything else, by the way. I'm done with the pre-watch stuff. From here on out is like more than half an hour of stuff I haven't seen yet, so first time, fresh reactions. Here we go. That looked like an inventory that holds up to 3 items. And it looked like healing? Is that something you can use? Yeah. That looks... Is that something you can use in battle now? 80% healing. That is really good. It's a whole ass story menu now. That was not there. I guess if we get into Entertainment District and it's more of an open world, then yeah, we're gonna need a menu to keep track of main missions, side missions. What is that? No, that's not to equip. I think that's a currency for go. You gotta use it the other menu. Outfits, BGM, all the unlockables. Oh, that was dangerous. Dude could have spoiled some character reveals. Oh, yes, by the way, character reveals. Bro, I didn't even know when to bring this up. The Tengen wives are playable. The website updated and just said, yo, pre-order bonus, Tengen wives are early unlocked. Oh, what? Okay. Also, they were doing an Academy version of Tengen and an Academy version of Rengoku. I believe... Back when this game was announced and we were talking about roster and whatnot, there was a leaker that said exactly this. So I would go back and look at what else that leaker said, and maybe we have some info there. Tengen wives are playable. I don't know if like each Tengen wife is a different character or if they're 3-in-1. We don't know that. But yeah, they're in the game. They're in the game. And here's a custom demon fight. First game had a lot of these. Who do you play as here? Water Tanjiro? Yeah, there it is. There's the item. By the way, it looks like heavy attacks now do yellow combos. They also spend the bar of meter, so that's the trade-off. But the heavy attack seems much stronger. And I think parry combos also yellow. So blue combos are maybe now reserved to unique abilities, depends on the skill. Like maybe some characters have skills, and because of this change of you know, if you tag in an assist, the combo timer resets. I guess that is why they're doing that. Okay, grab. This is definitely Water Tanjiro. And there's the heavy. Heavy is now block plus circle. He didn't spend a bar there. The heavy did not spend a bar there. Or maybe it reset and I missed it, because it's doing the tutorials thing. Yeah. DP? There it is. And that's still red. Yes, do your ultimate. Boop. They remixed the ultimate too. I guess every character is gonna get a new ultimate. What happens to the old ults? I wonder if they become selectable. This animation has remained the same. Yeah, it looks like the thing that changes, like it's like here's a balance patch and also a new ultimate. I think that's the treatment that old characters are getting. He's done. He's gonna surge. What do you do now? Yeah, watch out. He's armoring through. Ooh! He deals no damage. Come on. I hope there are difficulty options this time. I doubt it. But like, that attack dealt no damage. It's again like developers just not having any faith in their players. Anyway, developers. Bad timing. Don't worry, that's speedrunning tech. If you miss the quick time events, it's faster. I'm not joking. Chapter done, we go back to the menu. We navigate to the next chapter. Congratulations on the S rank. What? Character levels. Is this like Storm Connections? Where the more you play a character, the more their level goes up, and then when you go online, you can see how much a player has played a certain character? Are there rewards attached to this? I guess these are the menus that people are gonna read to figure that out. And ED, Entertainment District, starts here. Whoa! And suddenly, here we go. That's cool, man. Suddenly we just got like a cool cinematic moment there. Zenitsu is terrifying. And we're playing the game again. Okay. So this is the house Tengen got for us. It's where we go back to regroup. Talk about next moves. Is this a quest? This is not voiced, but the voice actor is, you know, doing that. Man, just take those lines, put them in the game. Just doing it for free. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to this guy's younger sister. Not me, but no, Tanjiro. Yep, that's the sister. And you can smell them? Weird. You can tell emotions from the smell. Okay. And what's that do? Smell him. Uh-oh. Oh, he's angry. And then you have dialogue options. I guess it will be more obvious once this is in English. But basically, this side mission, you have to find someone based on smell. And Tanjiro can smell emotions. Apparently, that's a gimmick. That's a mechanic now. I don't see much you can do with that gameplay-wise unless there are a ton of dialogue options and a ton of different outcomes. I don't think they're going that far for the story. He's going in for this guy. Oh, and he got it wrong too. And like, there are no consequences. Okay. He wasn't that guy at all. It's this guy. It's also not this guy. Well, it turns out this guy wasn't angry at her. He's just in love. I think he's confessing or something. Anyway, whenever you're done with side missions, you can just go back to Tengen and it continues the main story. They're ready. They are ready to infiltrate the world of entertainment. Oh, you actually free roam like this. I bet there's no sprint. Oh, you can use the smell button still. Dude, wait, you can just go? You can just explore? Cool. What's the book stuff? I guess that's a collectible. Maybe he's been told to not collect them. Oh, bro, they're cutting around it. Yeah. I guess like encyclopedia stuff, they may have asked him to not do it, or they're cutting around it, so you don't see all the collectibles, or maybe you don't get any spoilers as to like playable characters and stages and whatnot. Oh, and they're gonna let us play these sections too. Dude, there's a ton of houses, right? There was the Tengen house, there's this one, I guess Zenitsu's also gonna get one. A lot more indoor spaces this time around. There's the outdoor space too, but yeah, they're not doing this as like an open world as I thought they could. Because the whole story just kind of takes place in this space. And so I thought Entertainment District would be kind of a good fit to like have a little open world moment. And then you move on to Swordsmith and maybe you don't do that. Or maybe you do it at Swordsmith. It would be bigger, so maybe a bit harder to pull off. But Entertainment District, I could see them doing like a small open world, you know, a couple of buildings you can enter. And just like a ton of side missions and whatnot. I don't think they went that route. I think they stuck pretty close to the formula from the first game, where it's like, okay, now you have a section that's in this place, and you got to do the side missions now or they're lost forever. So make sure you do the side missions before pressing this button to move on. Oh my god, we actually got sweep the board. This is Sweep the Board minigame. Bro, I know they were making Sweep the Board as like a buffer game. And they used that time to make some models and whatnot for Demon Slayer 2. They used that game to make Demon Slayer 2. I didn't know they were using it to make story moments as well. Oh, he didn't hold it. Both. Get it, Zenitsu? Yeah, someone failed. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Don't beat yourself up. Just throw up 3 combos. It's okay. And yeah, you also play as Zenitsu. Zenitsu heard something, so we're trying to locate the sound. I guess he just heard something in that room. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah. Where are they? Oh, more sounds. You gotta use the button. Yeah, that button. Yeah, there are a ton of them. Oh, it's here. Nope. Over there. Yep. If you get in, it continues the story. You chose no. Yeah, man's going main. No collectibles. Oh no, what's going on? And yeah, there's Daki right there. That's where things start picking up. Oh, and they're gonna end it there? Damn, it really was all about the first battle and the sprints. No, I guess there's a ton of like indoors and the submission structure. No, we did learn a lot afterwards. But yeah, I think the more exciting stuff was at the start. Yeah, here it goes into the next chapter of Entertainment District, which I guess the battles start to be a bit more intense. The start of Entertainment District is a lot of that too, you know, a lot of dialogue, a lot of like searching for the demons. Then it picks up the pace and it's like battle. So I guess CC2 is just following that formula here too. They made a whole chapter more based on exploration, and I guess this second chapter is a lot more based on the actual battles. Maybe a third chapter when Gyutaro comes out, who knows. But this is still a bigger step up than I was expecting them to do in story mode. There's an inventory with items that you can take into battle. The number of boss fights shown in that trailer is above and beyond anything I was expecting. There seems to be a good number of indoor environments and a ton of side quests, but more importantly, you have a sprint button. And August 5th is the release date. That's when we're going to be jumping in and playing the goddamn game already. But that's going to do it for today. We've talked about a few gameplay changes in this video, but there are actually a lot more of them. And you can see what they are in this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Boy.